Creo 8 provides users with significant time savings, additional capabilities, and improved ease of use. In this video, we will explore multi-body modeling, sketching, part modeling, sheet metal, and assembly enhancements. With the addition of multi-body modeling to Creo, design engineers now have an additional approach for part creation. In Creo 8, bodies can be used as design tools to manage and simplify geometry creation. You can create solid geometry as separate bodies and then perform operations on them like merge, subtract, intersect, and split. Modeling the same geometry in earlier versions requires many more features. You need to combine surface modeling tools with standard part modeling techniques. This requires the skills of a more advanced end user. Modeling with bodies as design tools results in an easier workflow and eliminates unnecessary features. In this scenario, we have designed a fuselage ring as a single part. Design for manufacturing later dictates that this single part must be split into three. Manufacturing planning often results in significant changes late in the design cycle. This late change can be accommodated quickly and easily with multi-body tools. In Creo 4 and earlier, we may be forced to remodel this as an assembly and incorporate more advanced top-down design tools like skeletons and data sharing features. Multi-body modeling in Creo 8 speeds up and simplifies your product development process. This unleashes the creativity of your design engineers while reducing your time to market. Workflows in sketch mode are now easier and faster than ever in Creo 8. Sketch regions. With Creo 8, you can create a sketch consisting of multiple regions, then create features using portions of that sketch. In addition, the definition of feature depth has been enhanced to include negative depth values and depth offset from existing references. Combined with sketch regions, this provides a faster workflow requiring fewer features. In earlier versions, this would require the creation of additional datum planes for the location and depth of features. Each extrude would require its own sketch as well. Sketch regions provide users with significant time savings as well as a simple, flexible workflow. By combining sketch regions with multi-body modeling in Creo 8, you can generate the geometry for multiple components quickly within a single sketch. Creo 8 provides numerous enhancements that save time and are easier to use compared to previous versions. In Creo 8, you can create multiple holes within the hole feature. Simply define the placement type as sketched and then place the holes on sketch points, line endpoints, or line midpoints. In previous versions, this would have required the creation of an additional point pattern feature. In addition, modifications to the hole locations using this functionality in Creo 8 is faster as well. The multi-hole feature results in considerable time savings. Mirror features can now be previewed during creation, providing users with the confidence and assurance that the operation will be performed as intended. In previous versions, no preview was available. Features can be added and removed from the mirror as needed. Also, modification of the mirror required deletion of the original feature. This could adversely affect other features. Then a new mirror feature would have to be created. The enhancements to the mirror feature reduce time and lower end-user frustration. Draft can now be applied to surfaces that have rounds on edges. Previously, if you wanted to apply draft to a model with rounds, you had to use insert mode. In Creo 8, simply apply the draft feature to the desired geometry. If the model consisted of imported geometry, first you had to use the remove feature to delete the round, create the draft feature, then recreate the round. This improved workflow is both faster and easier. You can also change the draft angle of a native or imported model that already has drafted surfaces. To remove the draft, change the angle to 0. Additional intelligence and capability has been added to the Replace References command. When replacing references in previous versions, users could select alternate references for the parents of the replaced reference. Only direct children and their respective references were considered during the replacement workflow. This, however, could cause issues with other features. In Creo 8, Replace References has a new Recursive References option. This will recursively list more potentially impacted references during the replacement workflow and is available when replacing quilt references. This option also identifies entities created by these child features that themselves are being used as references. This will be done recursively, populating the dialog box with all the entities that might also be affected and might require a replacement. A new dynamic preview option is provided. This will automatically trigger regeneration of subsequent features when a reference has been replaced. This results in a faster workflow and a more robust model. Often when performing complex surface modeling, you want to visualize the shape of surfaces and quilts the way they looked in the past history of your model prior to modification or consumption. In earlier versions, this often meant rolling back the model to a previous feature in the model tree. Now in Creo 8, this can be accomplished using Show Snapshot. This provides quick insight into the design intent of the model. In previous versions, references for lattices had to be selected manually. In addition, regeneration time could be slowed depending on the number of entities created. In Creo 8, lattices can be placed on bodies, resulting in easier and faster selection. Computation performance has been improved to increase the speed of full geometry lattice structures. Designing for additive manufacturing is faster and easier than ever in Creo 8. With Creo 8, designing sheet metal products is now faster than ever. Let's suppress a sheet metal cut in a previous version of Creo. This triggers a full model regeneration. But with Creo 8, sheet metal parts have smart regeneration. Creo knows which features are not affected by the modification, so it knows it does not need to regenerate them. This enhancement enables designers to spend more time engineering and less time waiting. Creo 8 added the capability to create flat walls on multiple references within the same feature. This includes creating miters and corner relief automatically. In earlier versions, these walls would have to be created one by one. Multiple walls can be created significantly faster. Sheet metal design in Creo 8 increases productivity and reduces time to market for your product development teams. Assembly modeling updates. In Creo 7 and later, you can assign a material to multiple components at a time using the right mouse button. In earlier versions, the material had to be assigned to parts individually. Creo 8 now supports inseparable assemblies. An assembly model can now be converted into a single file with embedded components. The full structure can be viewed in assembly mode, but displayed as a single entry in a bill of materials. This process is reversible. These are just a few of the numerous enhancements in Creo over the past few versions. For more information, visit ptc.com/Creo.